Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Next Level Gear. Today we're talking to a very special someone from a YouTube channel you guys all know. Today we have Maarten from DBK over here. Yeah, lekker. And we're going to talk a bit about his gear, about the story and see what he's up to. Thanks a lot for coming into our forest for a change.
Thank you for inviting me, man.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Can you tell a bit about how your passion for bushcraft started?
Oh man, yeah, of course. When I was a teenager, I used to collect all these kind of militaria stuff. So I had like a small tent and it all had to be as cheap as possible. But I really wanted to like test it out in the forest. So I was lucky enough that my grandfather had this small piece of forest in the Veluwe. Mm-hmm. And we just set up the tent and we cooked in these cheap kettles and stuff like that. Just because I was interested in this militaria stuff, I wanted to try them out. I went camping, I forced myself to go outside. And then I just got really interested in, how do you cook stuff? What can I eat in the forest? And I felt this kind of urge to know like basic survival stuff, like you don't get that at school. So I felt like I had to learn these basic tasks. That was like around when I was 16 or something. And that's kind of how I rolled also into knives and into bushcraft. I will never say I'm a bushcraft expert, but I was just very interested in it. Yeah. And that got me into the knives as well.
Yeah. And where did Mickey come inside all of this?
Yeah, well, Mickey and I have been best friends since we were 4 years old.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. I actually met him at the preschool. Mm-hmm. And we've always just been friends. And he also liked to collect a little bit of the militaria stuff. And when I went outdoor camping with that stuff, he was always there as well. Yeah. And we also already filmed each other back then. Yeah, Mickey was in a band. I just started doing the YouTube because I thought it was fun. I watched this other YouTube guy, Virtual Vice, and he was my inspiration. I went to 500 subscribers or something, and then Mickey said, "Yo, this is fun." Yeah. What you're doing, and you already got 500 subscribers. He had some time to spare, and he said, "Can I start helping you with this stuff?" So yeah, he was my best friend at the time already, so of course he could.
Yeah, and I remember, I think it's about 11 years ago that you came into Knivesandtools headquarters when we were situated somewhere else.
Yeah.
The channel was a bit different. Well, the feeling and the vibe was exactly the same. Yeah. But you were testing other stuff as well, right?
Yeah. So we started not only with knives, but I even tested like batteries and backpacks, everything. Yeah. Like I even have a video testing a wild cam, like the thing you use to catch wildlife. Yeah. I did all sorts of stuff because I thought like when I just make a video of everything outdoor related, the channel's gonna grow.
And it worked.
It worked.
It worked.
Yeah.
It worked. I saw one of the first videos was you testing a fire steel inside your bathroom.
Yeah.
How awesome is that?
Oh man, I actually ruined the sink with that because I thought it's like sparks that go out really fast, but it actually they melted into the ceramics of the sink.
Yeah. What did your parents say?
I didn't tell them.
How awesome is that?
Yeah. That's how it started in my old my kid's bedroom.
Yeah. And when did you realize that you were onto something and that it could be bigger than the 500 subscribers?
Actually, not until it literally exploded. Yeah. Like I was just doing this for fun to share my thoughts, and we made a video about the Mora, the Mora, what's it called? Robust, the Mora Robust, and it just suddenly it went to 150,000 views within like a week, and then it exploded to like 5 million or 3 million views, and that was when we went from like 5,000 subscribers, I think, to like 70,000. Yeah. And that was a big moment, and that's when we thought like this can be like a job.
And is it your full-time job now, or?
It is a full-time job. It's not my only job. Yeah. So because YouTube and Google, they are kind of, it's kind of an uncertain topic, knives. And so I keep my regular job as my backup. Yeah.
And do they know what kind of online presence you have?
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
I try to hide it. I try to hide it, but then some people, they just saw the videos and.
Yeah. What are the reactions? What do they say?
Yeah. Often it's like knives? What do you do with knives? Like stabbing people? No, of course I'm not. You know, in the Netherlands, knives they have a pretty bad reputation, right?
Yeah.
And you gotta tell the people again that knives are tools. Like the name, Knivesandtools, right? It's like knives are tools to use every day. Like slice your apple, make your food, prepare a fire. Yeah. And that's also one of the big reasons why we made the channel as is, because I think a lot of these serious ex-special forces, you know, they kind of make you feel like you have to be ex-military to handle a knife.
Yeah.
Where we as kids, we just ran around with knives. Don't do that. But, you know, sharpening points to sticks, making a fire, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Knives are fun.
Yeah.
They're tools.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I think that really shows in all the content you made. It's two boys having fun.
Exactly. And that's what we still are.
And did you ever anticipate it to be this size that it is now?
No, never. No. It's like, you know, when you compare it to like a cosmetic YouTube channel, we are kind of small, like 320,000 subscribers, pretty small. Yeah. But when you put it in perspective in this kind of knife niche, it's actually really big. Yeah. And sometimes that's still unreal. Yeah. I don't feel like an influencer. No. I also hate the name. But but
why do you hate the name? Can you elaborate a bit?
I don't know. It's just because the image around influencers, like these noisy people. I mean, we are noisy, of course, but
these noisy people.
But you know, these kind of people who act. Yeah, it's not real.
Yeah, and that's good that you mentioned it, because sometimes I talk to brands about which influencers we like to use for stuff, and then we talk about your channel as well. And my comment to brands is always, you have to keep in mind, like, these guys are always going to say what they think. Yeah. So you have to really stand by your product. Yeah. Because if these guys don't like it, then they don't like it.
That is our most important rule for the channel, is always be honest. And we're not here to like trample a brand or trash on a knife. No. We're trying to look at the positive things of a knife, but if it's bad, or if the heat treatment is bad, or if there's a production issue, we just have to say it. That's also why we never get paid to do a review, because we need to be able to say the things that we notice about the knife, right? And if we mess it up one time, the trust will be gone forever.
Yeah, exactly. So people don't pay you to do the reviews, but they do send you the products, right? Yeah. Because how many products do you still have that you have like a different cabinet, right? Filled with products that people want you to review. Yeah,
it is. Yeah, and I always tell them, like, we cannot promise you the review. Yeah. That's like the thing. You can send a knife, we cannot promise you the review.
And why is that?
Because we get so many. And we need to get like an idea for a video. Yeah. And we have to, you know, the algorithm, it's all important to know which kind of video you need to do at a certain point. Yeah. And you know, we look at like unique aspects, like if a knife is unique, or if it has a special steel, or if it's it feels like a really good deal or whatever. That's like the kind of things that make us want to do a video about it. Yeah. So sometimes we buy the knives, like 100% of our money. Sometimes we get them for free, or sometimes we buy them at cost. Yeah. So it's whatever. Yeah.
And do you let the community decide as well, or if you have a lot of questions at a certain knife, or do you then decide to review it? Or
yeah, for sure. Like back in the day, we only reviewed what we liked ourselves. Mm-hmm. But when we stepped out of that comfort zone, like only trying the knives that we would like to buy, you actually learn a lot of new things about knives, like things you wouldn't have expected. Like, for example, the TRC Apocalypse was like a knife that wasn't our style, but it was just so well designed. Yeah. And if you don't step out of your comfort zone, you're never gonna find those like hidden gems. Yeah. So when people now comment a certain knife a lot, like review this knife, and we see that a lot, we do it. Yeah. Actually, I always look up the knives. Like if somebody recommends a knife, I just always look them up.
Yeah, see what they're talking about. And, Is there one that's being requested a lot lately?
Yeah, actually, the Gerber strong arm in Magna Cut.
Again?
Yeah, the strong arm in Magna Cut, because I think especially now with the Leatherman release, the strong arm feels like it could be a really good deal. Yeah. so we're actually interested to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that will be the third, right? I think you did the regular one in the camp.
Yeah.
And now the
exactly.
the
And that was
larger.
a knife that we would have never bought. Like
No.
for me, it feels like a Bear Grylls knife, you know, something like that.
Exactly. That's what I know it from.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It wouldn't be the knife that I would buy, but for the price, it's actually pretty good. It's indestructible.
Yeah, yeah. So next to the videos, you guys are designing your own stuff as well. You have collabs with We Knives, I think with BPS and all sorts. Did you ever think in advance that you would bring out your own branded gear?
It was our dream. Like from the start, we started making knife videos. It was our dream to design our ultimate knife.
Yeah.
And that happened a few years ago. So did I think it would really happen? Maybe not necessarily, but we always worked towards that goal, and we wanted to wait before we had enough experience and knew what we would really love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How cool.
Yeah. It was really scary though, but
yeah, I can
it
imagine.
worked out.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Okay, well, let's go inside and have a look at the gear.
Let's go.
Gear time. Yes. My favorite part of the show. Did you bring some cool gear?
Of course. Are we talking only knives or gear as well?
Gear as well.
Okay.
Show the goods.
So I brought my favorite knives, and I brought my EDC bag, like the bag that I carry every day to work and everywhere I go.
Cool.
So where do I start? What do I show?
Knife.
A knife.
Yeah, let's start with the knife.
My EDC today or my favorite fixed blade? What do you want?
Let's start with the EDC today.
Okay. I've got three. Okay, I gotta agree. Normally I just carry one knife to work. So the first knife I'm carrying is the Rockstead Higo X. Yeah.
It's like the most expensive knife I've ever
so,
been near to.
Yeah, so I don't want to be like snobistic or whatever.
But
I'm carrying this knife for half a year just to see how it holds up without sharpening it, because I want to see how a knife of this caliber holds up for like half a year. That's the reason why I'm carrying it.
So you're carrying it also for a new episode?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Normally, for me, an EDC like this is too big.
Yeah.
So my other two knives are our own designed by We Knives.
Night blade.
The Night Blade in my favorite color, the black and gold. It's our.
I like it. I must say the blue flame titanium, that really gets me going.
Yeah. Actually, we didn't want to release that one.
I know.
And my favorite, because I don't want to only show my own gear and my own knives, is the Benchmade bug out. This one is with the forest green. Just a really nice combo. This is the mini bug out.
Yeah.
For me, it's one of the best EDCs there is. It's light, you don't feel it in your pocket.
Yeah.
It has a nice steel. It's all you need for EDC, and you can even use it as a backup outdoor knife if you need to have.
I totally agree. I have the pink version. And what's the coating? Is that Cerakote? Or?
Yeah, it's a Cerakote. I think this is one of their newest releases, and I just really like the color combination.
Yeah.
I actually collect the bug outs, so I almost have all the bug outs.
How many do you have?
I think I've got 10 or something.
Yeah.
So that's my knife EDC today.
Awesome. Now, fixed blade magic. Or do you want to go gear? I'm fine.
Let's go fixed blades.
Fixed blade.
So, ask me something.
What's your favorite fixed blade?
Okay, my favorite fixed blade. So, this is gonna be a cliche, of course, but it has to be my own knife. That's the Bushcrafter, the DBK Bushcrafter, made by TRC. And it's obviously my favorite knife because I designed it to be my favorite knife.
And what were the design choices you made?
Yeah, so that's what I want to talk about next, because I don't want to like promote this knife because we're not even selling it anymore. I'm going to show you my other favorite knives. And this knife is actually like a kind of a fusion of all the favorite knives that we have. Like we took the favorite handles, the favorite steel, the favorite geometry, everything.
Jimping.
No jimpings.
Yeah, I see that.
No jimpings. So, in these knives that I'm going to show you, you're going to recognize also some things of this knife. Where do I start? This is the Velk Knieven NL5. And this is where we took kind of the blade height from. So the blade height is from the NL5. The NL5 was like one of our earliest dream knives to have. I took the KRX because I just want to
Yeah.
You know, show some
off a
good
little
stuff.
bit.
Show
Yeah,
off a
yeah.
little bit. So this is one of the knives that we think is one of the most beautiful in the world. The NL5 by Knives. Our knife got the blade height from that. Then the knife that I maybe carried the most in my life is the Bar Graph Aurora. I don't find this particularly a beautiful knife. It's a pretty ugly knife. When I first got it, it felt to me like it was a spear. But
it's so long, right?
Yeah, it just held so nice.
Yeah.
The air handle ergonomics are nice. The steel was nice.
Which
it has the
steel
convex. Sorry?
Which steel is it?
CPM 3V.
Okay.
So that has been was our favorite steel for a very, very long time. Kind of the blade length is from the Aurora. It's a tiny bit shorter. Then we took a fusion between the Bar Graph Bravo 1 and the Gunny to be the handle.
Yeah.
So if you look at the handle, it's gonna be pretty comparable to something like this. The handle ergonomics of these are just one of the best in the world, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And one of the key things that we like in knives is simplicity. Because knives have been around for like thousands of years, and you know the designs that we use today are like proven designs. And you know, a lot of these YouTubers, they try to come up with very like fancy new designs, and in our opinion, they don't often work. So our knife is based on simplicity and functionality. And I also like minimalist looks. That's what we went for, and that's why it's my favorite knife. I also took two of my all-time favorites. Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Because one final knife that inspired this knife is the Knives. Knives F1. Yeah, the F1. In a little bit in combination with the handle of the F1 limited edition.
Yeah, because you don't like thermal run?
I really enjoyed the thermal run actually. It's a knife kind of handle material that takes care of you. You don't have to take care of it. It's warm in the winter. But it's not that fancy. No. Right?
Doesn't smell fancy like the Draco.
No. So that's how our favorite knife came to be.
It's really cool to see. Yeah.
And also something that I just had to show, because these are really among my favorites of all time, is the Leuku and the Puko. It's like one of the oldest European designs there is. Also very simple. Like if you hold this, the handle is so basic, but it just holds right.
Feels good. Yeah.
And the same goes for the Puko. Like it's so simple, yet it's so beautiful, in my opinion, right? Again, there's not a lot to the ergonomics of the handle, but it just feels right. A lot of people think like this is kind of a dangerous handle because it doesn't have the finger guard and whatever.
Exactly. There's nothing holding you back.
Maybe it's not like a beginner's knife. But if you know how to use your knives properly, it's in my opinion still one of the best knives there is in the world. And if you combine the Leuku, which actually means big knife, and Puko, I think it means small knife. If you combine these two, you just have like the ultimate knife combo. So it's kind of a cultural, you know, from Norway, Finland knife that just works. It just works for our environment. I love it. I love it.
Nice, awesome. Now I would have thought you would have brought something else. Let me just get it from back here, because I thought you guys were a fan of this.
I think we are. I think we are. The BK72 that we shot. The BK2 it's like my how do you say that? My guilty pleasure knife. You know, it's too big to take with you on a trip. It's too heavy to carry for long times. It's bulky, but to me it just brings out that primal manly feel. Like it's a crowbar with an edge. We always called it a crowbar with an edge.
Love that.
And you guys made it in the S35VN, the first super steel version of it. So we had to try it, and it did amazingly. But we shot it, and that's obviously the weak point of the S35VN. the impact resistance, and we felt a little bit bad for this.
You see it in the video as well. You see
yeah.
Mickey's face like, oh wait.
Yeah.
And did you know, like after you guys did this, you contacted us like, hey, can we get another one? And I said it to my boss, and he was like, they did what? and they want what? I was like, no. I like this story. Let's go back.
Yeah.
But I want that knife back.
I'm happy you guys took it like the way you did,
Yeah.
because the knife did very well, and
Exactly, yeah.
we love this knife, but it shows the limitation of the S35VN, right?
Yeah. Don't shoot at it.
Yeah, don't shoot at it,
Advice.
otherwise it does amazing. And for me, this knife it's one of the ultimate batoning knives. I really enjoy batoning a lot, and this knife just is a beast at it.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that you guys went with the micarta handle, because it just adds the premium feel to it, and it makes it a lot nicer to hold than the original. Yeah,
Fun
love
stuff.
it. Love it.
Awesome. So you brought other gear as well.
So this is the bag that I always carry to my work. It's an expedition bag. Forgot the name. And this is kind of my EDC. It's an orbit key thingy.
Lunchbox.
Yeah, it's messy. But one of my favorite pieces of EDC is actually this TI tape. It's a very small measuring tape. And I never thought this would be among my favorites, but I use it so often because I'm also like designing stuff, often sending packages. It's just probably one of my most used non-knife EDCs when we rule out like the earbuds and everything.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
I never would have expected.
No, I thought you wouldn't. So the TI tape, it's nice. It also fits in my pocket. It's light. It's aesthetically pleasing. It's too expensive, but who cares?
Yeah, awesome.
So that's actually my most used EDC item. And then my most unexpected. So this is
even more unexpected than this.
Maybe.
This
is from a different YouTuber that I'm actually also a really big fan of, and it's the LTT screwdriver. It's from Linus Tech Tips.
Okay.
So this is, in my opinion, literally the best screwdriver I've ever tested. So I carry this everywhere I go in this bag, obviously, because I'm not carrying it in my pockets. But it holds the bits.
Nice.
It's magnetic. It's fancy. It has like the. Well, you just have to feel this. It's so satisfying.
Oh yeah. Oh, I could do this all day.
Yeah, and it just works so well. I've built half my house with this screwdriver. So
cool.
I always have this. It doesn't come with like the bits that you need for your small pocket knives, but you can fit them in here. Look, I did the small Torx, added it to it. But it's just my, I think this is my unexpected EDC item.
Awesome, really cool to see.
Yeah. It's great.
Yeah. Cool. So let's move on to the questions of the community.
Let's go.
So we're at the community corner, and this is where you meet your community, if you want. Let's have a look at the videos. So the first one is of you murdering our K-bar.
This is painful.
So what did you guys expect before shooting it?
So sometimes we don't know what to expect.
No,
Like there was a time when we just shot like almost every knife, and then also people kind of got allergic to us shooting the knives.
Yeah.
So now we mostly shoot knives that are aimed at survival. So maybe we would have shot this knife again if we would do it again. But knowing it's S35VN, it's not strange. Like we shot it on the edge, on the outmost edge. So I actually thought Mickey wouldn't shoot it on the edge. I think
you thought he would have aimed higher.
Yeah. But he's a savage. What can I say?
That's like the looks on your face as well. It's like a little. Let's move on to the next one. Do you remember this one?
Oh yeah.
How to make all clothes waterproof.
Yeah, we had kind of the idea to make this like a TV commercial, like from Telstar or whatever. Yeah. This was back in the day when we still covered like other bushcrafty stuff. Yeah. Not only knives. And this is actually one of the few videos that worked out for us as a non-knife video.
Yeah. And why is that? You mean views wise, or?
Yeah. I think this one has over 100,000. Yeah, it has 100,000. So it's one of the few videos that somehow did well. All the other videos that we did not do about knives, they just we saw the views go really bad.
And after this one, have you thought about doing more clothed typed videos?
Yeah, we thought of actually setting up a second channel. That we already had like a name for it, but we don't have the time for it.
No.
But we have maybe someday we'll make another channel where we cover like outdoor battery packs, you know, power generators, night vision goggles, because we genuinely love that kind of stuff as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, we haven't found the time for it.
You don't have the time.
Yeah.
And it must be difficult to find someone else as well. Like if you don't have the time and you want to expand,
it is. Yeah, and it's you got to put a lot of effort into building a new channel, and it's you know, people always see us smile and they always see the fun, but there's also a lot of not fun about it. Like you really, you know, have you have to the late nights at work. I come from work, I go back to the computer to work again for DBK, and then imagining running another channel. Nah, that's not fun.
Yeah. And the shop next to it as well, of course.
Yeah. So there are still things that we think we can expand on DBK before we have to do something like that. But it's in the back of our heads.
Yeah.
Because it would be fun to try more different gear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next one. What to do with a glass cutting board.
Yeah. So this was actually my mother's cutting board. And I found this in the kitchen sink, and it was like, Mom, why do we have this? I sharpen all your knives. And you cut on a glass cutting board? Can I have it?
It's like offensive.
Yeah, it's offensive.
Yeah.
So yeah,
we did. She said you can have it.
Yeah, and we did the only logical thing that you should do with a glass cutting board.
Did you tell her in advance, or?
I don't remember. It's so long ago. Oh, Mickey with his nice haircut still.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here we go.
So this was still like a regular, air rifle. Now we use way more powerful air rifle than this. Yeah. But it worked. It worked for the purpose. It's so silly.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so silly, especially without the sound.
But you guys still tape at the same location, right?
Yeah. So I'm lucky enough to have a small piece of forest here in the Netherlands that I got thanks to my grandfather, and it's one of the only places in the Netherlands where you have the complete freedom to make an outdoor fire, to shoot your air rifles, to walk with knives without people being scared. So it's a privilege to have that part of forest that we can make the channel in.
Yeah, awesome.
And Mickey has a nice saying that I really stand by. It's like everybody has luck in their lives, but it's how you use that luck. And I used my luck to make this channel.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
nice philosophy. So let's look at the last one. It's the commercial fire steel versus the Chinese one.
Yeah.
You made the handle for the Chinese one yourself, right?
Yeah.
It's fun going through the comments as well. Like people saying like, oh my God, this was 8 years ago.
Yeah.
I still love seeing this.
I think this one is like 11 years ago. So this is just in my bedroom, like on the floor. Like what am I doing? Like it's just on the floor of my bedroom. And the purpose, this is my very first video, right?
I think so, yeah.
So the purpose was to show for me that the softer fire steels were actually nicer to scrape. They wear faster, of course, but I found them nicer to scrape than something like the expensive commercial fire steels.
Yeah.
And back in that day, I really didn't have a lot of money.
No.
So I bought the Chinese fire steels for like €1 or €2. And I found them to be better than the expensive ones.
You're wrecking the sink over here.
Yeah,
right?
This is actually, my stepfather still lives here. If I go there are still the marks in the sink. Like it burned through the ceramic. That's how hot these sparks get.
It's awesome. That's like DBK history over there. Yeah. How awesome.
Yeah, and I actually told him, I think like 2 months ago. Yeah.
Oh, about the...
Yeah, about
he
this
didn't
thing.
know.
Yeah, he didn't know. I never told him. Yeah. Because it
That's
was
hilarious.
actually a pretty new sink back then. Like
back then.
maybe like half a year old. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, fun to go through a few of the old videos.
Yeah.
Are there new things coming or new products you're looking at? Products or projects?
Yeah, we are always working on things. I think we are working on like 5-6 knife designs right now. Also on a limited edition of our Bushcraft 2000 from Boker.
Okay.
Hopefully coming later this year. And the one thing that I can spoil right here is a more bushcraft looking oriented knife. And that is this one. The handle is still a very early prototype. So we're gonna put some extra ergonomics to the handle.
Yeah.
But the curly birch, I mean, probably you recognize the design of a DBK knife in there. But we just had to have one also with the traditional curly birch, because all the old school bushcrafting knives from Scandinavia, they always had the curly birch.
Yeah, really.
So yeah, this is a prototype that we are hoping to finalize very soon.
Yeah, really cool. Can I ask who's making it or no?
It's gonna be Brisa in Finland.
Yeah. From Enzo.
Yeah, actually, I fell in love with the Enzo back in the day, and that's also one of the reasons why we would love them to make this knife.
Yeah, I love the Burke and the...
Yeah. So this is the prototype.
Awesome.
Yeah, we wanted to make this this handle a little bit darker, so we're working on that, and we're working on giving it a little bit more ergonomics. And we're still deciding if it's gonna be slightly cheaper and a non-super steel, or if it's gonna be slightly more expensive and a super steel.
Yeah.
Depends on all the other projects we're working on and how they go. Yeah.
Nice. Really curious to find out what the end product will be.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks a lot for playing along, for being such a good sport and sharing a bit about the backstory. And,
Always.
looking forward to future videos.
Thank you very much, man.
Thanks, man.